there is a new mod on the streets, and more specifically, that mod is a difficulty mod. It is right here, and I just had to give this one a try as soon as it came out, because at this point in my career, I kinda am just the CEO of ULTRAKILL mods at this point. Let's see what it does. This mod adds a difficulty called Billion. What happened to Million? Where every enemy gets some new ability or changed behavior. Made with the cyber grind in mind, the mod will aim to make the game harder while not being a pain in the ass. Well, I'm going to be the judge of that, John Billion. You know, so far, the other difficulty mods that we have seen just make the game comedically hard and kinda incomprehensible and require you to have an ungodly amount of hours into the game to be able to merely comprehend it. So if this one is actually somewhat fair, that would be great. It also has a list of how enemies are changed right here. Added a special rare filth. A filth has the ability to double jump. But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. Can you actually double jump? Well, it does make the audio twice. Oh shit, did you see that? Yeah, it can jump twice. Over there you saw clear as well. Okay, great. So let's see this in action, huh? How about we go fight V2 for no reason at all. Hello V2, how do you do on this day? We both missed, goddamn. But anyways, let's see all this shenanigan be real in a real level, huh? Okay. Wait, how many bullets per second? Dear God! Bro, what kind of bullets per second was that? Is that like heavy TF2's minigun? All the filths are now filthy paste, and Cerberus... Oh, I wanted to see what the Cerberus can do, but I accidentally killed it. Oops. Wait, what was that? Hold up. This dude is super fast. God damn. Also, I've noticed how similar in brutal difficulty that drones always follow you non-stop. The drones do it here as well. Well, it kind of makes sense, to be honest. That works very well against Morris, who is now just a minigun, dude. Whoa, what was that? What the hell was that? Did you see that? Drones fire tracking bullets now? That's actually concerning. Not gonna lie. Okay, I got the blue skull, but let me just take a little look at the stray room over here. How fast are they actually? Bro, look at all this angry mob of Sonic fast strays, what the hell? Dude! Well, I don't want to indulge in that. I already have this door open, and I want to check out more levels after this. We meet again. Wait, what's this? HM's hook can be destroyed with one knuckle blaster punch. Oh, the mod maker actually gives you live feedback on this? Well, that's very appreciated, Billy. Thank you for that. Ow. Okay, as difficult as you wanna make Hideous Mass, I will still die on the hill. That Hideous Mass, all you need to counter this guy is just move around. In unmodded difficulties anyway, it's just move around. It just does shockwaves. Just either jump or move to the side to dodge it. And same thing with the hook. Just dash. It's that easy. Even in the last room of the Encore over here, right here, which is locked because of new difficulty, I didn't even consider Hideous Mass over there as a real threat because I was just moving around. It didn't land a hit on me once. Anyways, let's go straight to 7-4. Let's get a brutal treatment with no training or anything on the difficulty. Let's just head there. Also, something else I feel like I should say for this whole video... For this whole video is that... I am not looking to P-rank any levels here because I know how bad I am at this game. And this is a whole new difficulty and I'm just not gonna sweat it for just this video. It's not worth doing all that, man. What? Mortar from... Hey, did you see that? What was that? Why am I so low on health? How many projectiles does that... Wait. Apparently the rockets explode into more projectiles. I have never seen anybody do that before. How many? Bro, how many bullets did you ask for the mod maker to give you? Wait, it does a little backpedal. Why is that? Why does it do that? Huh, that's very interesting behavior. Anyways, die. Ooh, enraged. And the punch that it does is unparryable. I don't know if it's like that in base brutal difficulty, but it's still horrible nonetheless. Bro, how many was there? It's bullet hell. It's like a bullet hell from Toho. Man, this is actually wild. goodness gracious. It's like fighting an actual minigun. Oh god, defense system time. Okay, how did you change this room? I'm actually afraid for my life against these guys. These guys, I feel like if you were to tweak these to be more difficult. There's oil! Okay, that's actually kind of cool how you've utilized that against us. Why are the blue projectiles so big sometimes? Like, comically big even. Like, look. Why was that like that? Okay, finally, to the interior we go. Man, I remember here, when I was playing Bananas difficulty, it was so funny that I had to punch the idols twice. Because the idols were radiant. Man, I remember how that difficulty was very much not for me. Okay, let's see how the brain is, huh? Oh, already throwing that projectile? Okay, wait, the brain heals if I don't disable its shield in time? Actually very clever to make this harder. Bro, I got that last second. Why was that huge? That was humongous. Are you out of your mind? I don't have much time. Where is the damn exit? Okay, here. Kinda afraid to test this, not gonna lie, cause... Bro, I was just looking that I was just taking damage. I did not at all understand where I was taking damage from. Probably from the billions of projectiles that were flying. Maybe that's why this difficulty is called Billion. Maybe that's the whole reason that this guy's name is Billy in the first place. Because he was planning to make a difficulty where there's billions of projectiles all along. Is this hitting anybody? I don't know. Oh, hello. They're here. Oh man, you're telling me the enemies come after you when you go hiding? That's crazy.
A few moments later.
Okay, finally. Dude, this last room was actually insane. Get out of here. I don't want to see your face no more. As if gutter tanks weren't a big enough issue already. Gutter tanks are now way worse. Gutter tanks are now way worse. Like, what do you mean? They just explode into 10,000 projectiles. But all this aside, I'm not gonna pull off a video game journalist move and say that this difficulty sucks because I suck at it. No, I'm not going to say that. Instead, I'm going to say that I got exactly what I signed up for because this is indeed a difficulty that is reasonably harder than brutal difficulty. Yes, we see strays are actually a menace now. I'm gonna assume that's how they are in brutal difficulty anyway, except it's doing it 3 times now. And also on the enemy change list, it hasn't had any mentions of Minos Prime or Sisyphus Prime, so for now they're just the same. They haven't had any changes. What about Mind Flayer? What's different about Mind Flayers other than this projectile thingy? Wait, what the hell? What are these? What? Are these like stasis projectiles that damage you if you move into them? If they are like some sort of mist that it deploys, then that is so cool. And oh, they are affected by explosions. That's interesting. So here's what I think. I'm gonna say that this is indeed one of the very few difficulty mods that makes the game reasonably difficult and not comically difficult. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make Sisyphus Prime have something like 10 billion light rays come out of his ass when he does any slam, and also many projectiles come out of nowhere, or make Minos Prime ridiculously fast and do like Judgment 10 times in a row. It's only reasonably higher than brutal difficult. Like, you could imagine this being ULTRAKILL must die difficulty, which is really good, which with enough practice you're gonna actually be able to comprehend it. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here now because OBS bugged one time before I record this, so I'm afraid now. So if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care.